morning. Welcome to Village in Motion. I'm Marcia Boyles, and I'm delighted to begin our segment this morning with Jason Healey, who is our Assistant Director of Dining. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Doing great, doing great.
Well, we're interested to find out what's going on with dining services.
Okay, so first of all, I do want to let people know that the dining rooms, as of today, and we kind of started over this weekend, are going back to normal protocols, our normal operation. We had changed things up during the kind of respiratory outbreak, and we're now going back to normal. And you'll see that from, I think, a customer standpoint. From an operator standpoint, we are still kind of using a little bit stronger, I would say, sanitizers that kill kind of more viruses. It's kind of what we use during cold and flu season. It also works with some different things. So we'll be using that for a little bit longer just as a precaution, but we found, because of the protocols we went through, we can go back to having, the things on the table, right, the coffee stations, things of that nature. So very happy about that.
We will be too.
Yes, so we're getting back to normal there. The other update that I want to give you is we met with kind of the construction team on the cafe. The cafe looks good. It's on target. It's on pace. We haven't found any, really mysterious or things that we didn't know beforehand that could make the project go longer. So kind of, we're getting close to that midway part. So we're on target. The cafe originally was scheduled to be shut down for 6 to 7 months. So we're still on that target range. So we're looking October, November-ish. When we get closer, we'll have a better idea of when we would be able to open. Obviously, after the construction piece is over with, there's a lot of permitting that takes place. Sometimes that can take longer than we would hope. But as of right now, from a construction standpoint, we're looking really good.
I'm just curious, Jason, what are the major renovations that are going to be happening in the cafe? So,
we can go over that, more if you come. We do special focus groups that we go over the cafe and things like that, and that would be 20, 30 minutes, a little bit longer in renderings. Overall, though, we tried to make the line a little bit bigger. We're going to have different stations than we had before. So we were trying to make it a more robust program and be able to offer more options in the cafe.
In terms of menu options,
yeah.
Is that?
And then also, too, the entryway is being adjusted. And so we shouldn't have the bottleneck, that long backup lines. It should fit a little bit better within the space. Really, when we designed it, the main things we looked for was how do we add more variety to the cafe? How do we make it a safer space for people using it? Also, too, we did have a sound engineer come in, so the different tiles and acoustics in the room. And when we're going through all of our renovations, we're getting sound engineers because we hear that a lot from residents. Spacing being too loud, they can't have conversations. And with a lot of our residents having different levels of hearing, we wanted to be sensitive to that.
All right, the flow, the traffic flow in there has always been
It is,
bad.
Yeah. And what I could say is I don't expect when we open it's going to be 100% perfect for everyone, because one, we can only adjust what is inside the space. We weren't going to extend the building. We weren't going to change the outside physical structure of it. So there is still going to be a two-sided line, which I know some people just wanted one. The reason why we didn't do just one is that would limit the amount of things that we could offer. And we wanted to make sure we had that variety, but I think with the design you're going to see more options, and the flow should be better, and the distance between. So if someone is going this way and someone's going this way, they're not bumping into one another and things like that.
Okay, good. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
That helps.
And we also have a lot going on in August. So the first thing I want to talk about is we've had great success this summer with our Smokehouse Corner barbecues that we've been typically doing on Fridays. Because of everything we went through in July, we canceled a lot of events. We've rescheduled a lot of events for August. One of those was a really large sales event on Friday the 9th. So we didn't want to cancel completely the barbecue. So we're actually going to do it Thursday the 8th. So it'll be the same time. We'll have the menu out and things like that. But we're seeing, 100, 200 residents coming out for it. We're seeing staff come out, and then we're also getting residents who are pre-ordering kind of larger portion sizes, like full racks of ribs, or a couple pounds of brisket and some sides, either to take when they're visiting friends and family outside of campus, or I know one resident really likes the ribs, so she just gets a couple slabs and I think eats them throughout the week.
Wow.
So that depends on what you want to do. August 14th, we'll have our birthday celebration, our cakes in the dining room.
Could I stop you just for one moment? In addition to the outdoor barbecues, what is the status of Knowles coming with their market?
So as of right now, Knowles is a no. And when the problem we came with them was their refusal to be outside. We wanted
What?
Yeah. We had long conversation with them.
Why?
You're asking the same questions that we did. We offered to, tented fans. We even offered to have indoor refrigeration so they didn't have to have all their product outside. They really just refused to be outside. They said they would only do it if they were inside. The problem with inside is we couldn't give them a guaranteed indoor space with at the time when we were talking with them, Town Center is under renovation. We don't know what's going on with that lobby and space.
Right.
Woodland Skies and the lobby here in Village Square was under construction. And Hunter's Crossing, even though we don't have construction plan, we do have a lot of sales events or other caterings or memorials that take up lobby and move stuff around. So we didn't have a permanent home for them. We didn't want to be trying to move them around all summer long. Now, I know Michael and G have been trying to contact to try to get some other produce companies in here. And then we've also looked at possibly, I just came back from Dallas. I was there for 2 weeks helping out a community down there. They actually have a small stand of local produce that they sell out of their stores. So that's something too we're going to take a look at and see what we can get, because we know that's an important pack for the residents.
It is.
We do want to offer it, and we tried. We waived our commission. We tried to give anything to get Knowles because we've had such a long, but they really did not like the parking lot. They did not like being outside. They wanted an indoor space, and we just couldn't commit to that with all the construction. So hopefully maybe we'll have a space for them next year. We don't know. We still talk with them, but we just couldn't get something solidified for this summer.
Okay, thank you. We all wondered what had happened.
Yeah, so if you have any other questions, see me off to the side or come to dining administration office. We can always chat.
All right, thanks.
But, so we have the birthday cakes on the 14th, and then we had to reschedule it, and I was so happy because one, I was in Dallas when it was supposed to originally happen, but our Taste of GSV culinary competition is going to be on the 15th. It's Thursday. We'll have the posters out. If you RSVP for the first one that got postponed, please call again just to let Naheed know that you still plan on coming. There's no prepayment, there's nothing like that. It's more from us to know how much food we should prepare. We are accepting walk-ins, so we do want people to just come and walk in. You can use your flex meal and you'll have all of these different foods that the team has worked really hard on and really creative. So we have different chefs from different communities. We have some people from our corporate team who will be paneling and judging all of these restaurants in their teams of 4, and they're making 4 courses, and we let them really go outside the box. So we're really excited to see what our culinary teams can come up with. And the thing that we're really proudest of, this was driven in the creative process from our line cooks. Our sous chefs are part of it and they're helping out, but really the line cooks have been the driving force. The executive chefs are only there as an advisor, and if they come across a challenge, they kind of help them. But this is really the growth and development of our prep cooks, our line cooks, in their culinary journey and on their careers. And so I've been talking to all of the teams. I'm super excited. I cannot wait to eat this food. And so you'll come in, you'll be able to sample and taste everything, and they'll be making...
Now this is a buffet?
Not a buffet. If anything, I would say kind of think about what we did last year for Night on the Town, where you come up and you get like little plates, and you can keep getting as much as you want.
In other words, all right, now, is this a seated affair, or?
So we will have seating available, but if you want to just walk around and eat, you can as well, too.
Oh, it's that kind. You know, that is extremely difficult for people with walking issues.
Well, that's why we also have the seated area as well. So if you want to go up or have someone go up, they can get that food for you, and you can sit down and enjoy it as well. The main reason is because of a spacing issue, and also we want people, maybe I don't want this, maybe I want more of this, and so you have those options. So I understand from a mobility issue, and you know, if you have an aide or something like that that needs to come with you, or if a friend helps you out, those are as well. And we'll have people in the room working too, so we're always there to help and assist.
Okay.
Yeah, but the main thing would be able to see what they're doing. We'll have a demo, we have beer and wine, I believe, and it's just going to be a great time. So we're really excited, we're looking forward to it. You'll see the signs coming back up, but that's going to be on the 15th. On the 22nd, we're going to have kind of our lobby treats, and it's Eat a Peach Day, and we've kind of challenged our culinary teams on how creative they can get with peaches. So we'll see what they come up with.
And they've been wonderful this summer.
They've been great. On the 27th, which is a Tuesday, we'll have our Jefferson Town Hall. That was rescheduled. We were supposed to have it in July. We've rescheduled it. It'll be 11 to 12 in the Jefferson dining room, and we'll be talking about the Jefferson and the bistro. So if you want to hear, if you have any comments, please come out. We've had a lot of new managers up there, so we're going to introduce all of the managers, kind of give a little bit of their background, talk about some of the changes that people have seen, and really get some good feedback on what changes people would like to see moving forward. And then we're going to end the month on the 30th with our Smokehouse Corner Barbecue again. And I know myself, I've put some money aside because I know I got family coming in for Labor Day, so I'm going to buy some ribs myself. But that's another good opportunity too, if you know you're going to be off campus or having people coming in during Labor Day. If you want to buy some larger, more family-sized portions, we can do that for you.
Are those barbecues going to continue into September or October?
We knew we always wanted to do Memorial Day to Labor Day. I think from Labor Day on, we're going to base it on weather and on turnout. So I think we'll. I mean, we love doing it. It's been a lot of fun, and we keep getting more turnout. And what I love is I get to see new faces. Some people who maybe didn't come early in the year are now coming, and it seems to be a big hit, especially with our newer residents who just gave up that grill at home and missing it a little bit. So we're excited. So we'll keep advertising when we're doing them and try to keep those moving forward. So that is about it for the month of August, but also too, if you see these pens that people wear, it's Strive for 5. So especially from dining, if you see any of our leadership, I don't care if they have a pen on or not, we're always looking to see how we can be better. And so comment cards are great. We use those suggestions. We have our town halls and our focus groups, but just good conversation on products and what people want to see. I tell people all the time, only once a year do I have to write a menu for 15. And I think last year my brother brought McDonald's. So we're not perfect. We're not always going to write, everything that you as an individual want. We try to do it based on the community, but the best way for us to do that is your feedback. So please share your feedback with us.
Okay, very nicely put, Jason. I think our time is about up, and it sounds like you have finished. Is there anything you'd like to leave us with?
No, I think one, we're just super happy to be back to normal. Please come out to the dining rooms. Please let us know, kind of what items you guys want to see on the menus. We're always meeting with our chefs and our culinary teams, figuring out how we can increase our menu variety. I think with that being said, too, what people are going to start seeing this month is we were always kind of doing in a lot of our restaurants 2 weekly specials at dinner.
Yes.
We've added a 3rd.
Oh, you have.
And
Good.
Woodland, which I know a lot of people have talked, Woodland now is starting to offer a lunch special. So,
oh, good.
So we're starting to figure out ways that we can add more to the program, make sure that we make it consistently, so we're taking care of everyone's dining needs.
All right, Jason. I think those will be very welcome additions.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Excellent.
Well, I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming today.
Thank you so much.